Flying on Vatsim or any other online ATC can be great fun and great for learning. But what happens when that moment arrives that every Vatsim flyer has experienced when your controller signs off and there are no more online controllers ahead of you? You're suddenly left on your own. Well, you're technically then flying in uncontrolled airspace. Essentially, there are no more controllers to manage your flight for that leg of your journey. But don't panic. That doesn't mean you're alone anymore. Say Intentions controllers are online all the time in every part of the world, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So how does this new system work? Well, for those of you who fly online, you'll know that you're handed off to the Unicom frequency 122.8, where you're left to communicate your intentions with other nearby pilots. That's where Say Intentions now picks up the reins. Say Intentions will see you on 122.8, work out where you are, what your flight plan is, and your transponder code, and pick it up from there. It's very important to note that while you're using Say Intentions as your controllers, you must disconnect from the Vatsim network. This is to avoid transmitting on two networks at the same time. So how does it actually work in practice? Well, let's try a flight from Jersey to Southampton in the United Kingdom in a TBM 850. We have one Vatsim controller online, Jersey Approach. He's handling ground, tower, and the Jersey zone. We'll depart from Jersey until we get to the edge of that Vatsim controller's airspace, and you'll hear him hand us off, as always, to 122.8. Then let's see what happens. Jersey, hello, November 5084 Victor, at the GA terminal parking, requesting IFR clearance to Southampton.
November 5084 Victor, Jersey Control, good afternoon. Information Alpha, QNH 1014. Cleared Southampton, Orist 1 Delta departure, squawk 1210.
Information Alpha, QNH 1014, Loris 1 Delta and the squawk 1210 for 84 Victor. November 84 Victor is ready for taxi.
November 84 Victor, no problem, taxi holding point Bravo 1 runway 08. November 84 Victor, surface wind 150 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 37, runway 08, clear takeoff.
Wind copied, clear takeoff 08 to 84 Victor. It's worth noting that wind is rather sporty today. We did depart successfully, and let's climb up to our assigned altitude and see what happens next.
November 84 Victor, report passing altitude, climb now, flight level 150.
Just passing 1,150, 84 Victor. Just to note, this is not a real-time flight. Let's continue the flight.
November 84 Victor, nothing further for you, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8, thanks for the service, 84 Victor. Disconnect from Vatsim, and we load up the Say Intentions app. Make sure we have VFR flight up here in the top right, and we tune to 122.8. That's a VFR flight. It's not been picked up yet. We're on 122.8, and we disconnected from Vatsim. Once you tune to 122.8 and start Say Intentions, you'll be picked up within 1 minute by a Say Intentions controller, typically around 30 seconds after you make that switch. Another important point is that this feature only works while you're airborne. Once you pass 3,000 feet, Say Intentions will kick in, assuming you're tuned to 122.8.
November 5084 Victor, contact breast control on 129.505.
And there is our handover from Vatsim to Say Intentions. It's just come up saying contact breast control on 129.505. You will see now have an IFR flight plan filed up here. And let's make that call now. We have a transponder which has been picked up of 1210, and 1210 has been picked up by Say Intention. So let's make the call on 129.505, and as you will see, that's been put into the standby by Say Intentions automatically. So over we go to 129.505 and make our call. Breast control, good afternoon. November 5084 Victor with you, flight level 150.
November 5084, Victor, identified, 30 miles north of Vauville, at flight level 150, clear direct or east.
Clear direct or east for 5084 Victor. And that's as simple as that. We were handed off from Vatsim to 122.8, and we were picked up immediately there after about 20 seconds by say intentions, and given an IFR clearance, and our assigned transponder came over from Vatsim. And that's how it works. Simple as that.